The United Nations adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948, a few years after the end of World War II. The declaration originally included the phrase, "All men are born free and equal." Hansa Mehta, one of only 2 female delegates to the United Nations Commission on Human Rights at the time, spoke up. She insisted that the phrase should not say all men, but all human beings. The final statement reflected her opinion. As such, women's voices have always been present in the history of peace, security, and human rights, and their role as proactive actors has continued even in conflicts. Hello, I'm Peter Bint. Today, let's explore what the Women, Peace and Security Agenda is and its significance in current dialogues. The Women, Peace and Security Agenda, or the WPS Agenda, is an international initiative that goes beyond just protecting and assisting women affected by conflict. It actively ensures the tangible participation of women in conflict prevention, peacekeeping, and post-conflict reconstruction efforts. Let's take a step back to see how the WPS agenda began. War and conflict are not only the stories of soldiers alone. While countless women and girls suffer during conflicts, they also play an important role in building peace. As regional conflicts expanded and intensified in the 1990s, the perception of women as active agents in conflict prevention and peace building began to spread. With this in mind, in 2000, the United Nations adopted the groundbreaking Security Council Resolution 1325, launching the WPS agenda. The resolution was a milestone as the first to explicitly call not only for the end of sexual violence and the protection of women during conflicts, but also for the expansion of women's participation in peace negotiations, conflict prevention, and reconstruction. It marked the beginning of the WPS initiative. This year is especially meaningful as it marks the 25th anniversary of the WPS agenda. Yet the sad reality is that conflicts persist across the globe, and women make up less than 10% of participants in the peace-building process. Greater effort must be taken to reflect women's voices in conflict prevention and resolution. Korea has paid special attention to the WPS agenda and has made concerted efforts to advance it. In particular, it has shown active participation as a member of the WPS Shared Commitments Group. Shall we find out more? The Korean government actively contributed to the spread of the WPS agenda by establishing the Action with Women and Peace initiative in June 2018. There are 2 pillars to this initiative. Pillar 1 focuses on supporting humanitarian and development projects that target women and girls in conflict situations. Upholding a firm stance that condemns all forms of violence against women, including sexual violence in conflict situations, Korea has supported the Global Survivors Fund financially as a board member. Since 2024, Korea has operated the Action with Women and Peace Fund, supporting not just the protection of women in conflicts, but also their active participation in conflict resolution. Pillar 2 focuses on amplifying the voices of women in the fields of international peace and security, and Korea has hosted the International Conference on Action with Women and Peace every year since 2019. Bringing together governments, international organizations, and civil society, this conference contributes to expanding WPS discussions and translating them into concrete action. The 7th International Conference on Action with Women and Peace will be held in November. In celebration of the 25th anniversary of the landmark UN Security Council Resolution 1325, the theme of this year's conference is WPS at 25, Priorities and Innovation for the Future. In particular, it's worth paying special attention to the 2 core priorities of this year's conference. The first priority is innovation in the era of AI and cyber technologies. AI and digital tools carry potential to enhance women's protection and peace-building efforts. However, they also come with significant risks, including digital surveillance, disinformation, algorithmic bias, and online gender-based violence. From the climate crisis to hybrid warfare, today's threats to security and peace are far more complex than anyone could have predicted 25 years ago. In recognition of this conference will discuss ways to effectively advance the WPS agenda in an era where AI and digital technologies are increasingly influential. The second priority is promoting intergenerational cooperation. Not only is this year the 25th anniversary of the WPS agenda, but it is also the 10th anniversary of the Youth, Peace and Security agenda. Accordingly, the conference will address topics that focus on the common denominator of both agendas, women and youth. A variety of youth engagement events will encourage younger generations, with their fresh perspectives, to participate meaningfully in the WPS agenda. Today, we explored the topic of women, peace and security. Through our collective efforts, we can build a more peaceful and sustainable future. In that sense, we hope the International Conference on Action with Women and Peace, with the active engagement of diverse stakeholders, including youth, will contribute to advancing a sustainable WPS agenda in line with the AI era. That is all for today's session. We'll see you next time with more interesting stories about Korea's diplomatic policies. Thank you.